Howdy doody, everybody. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, and I'm not claiming to be any type of an expert in this field. In fact, I know very little about it, but I'm somebody who likes to have some variation and variety when it comes to different ways to make money and income, and I'm sure you're kind of like that as well. I know that a lot of the people that are watching the videos are entrepreneurial minded, especially if you're in the real estate industry, or if you're going to be starting a new home building company or building a spec home. You've definitely got the mindset like I do. So I'm into a lot of different things. I don't want to have my eggs all in one basket. So that brings me to what I'm going to talk about today, which is the popular topic of the last couple of years, cryptocurrency. So again, I know hardly anything about this, and I would encourage you to take the tokens, the coins that I'm going to talk about, research them yourself. But the main point of this video is, I wasn't able to find a video when I actually wanted to do what I want to do with the crypto. So I had we bought some lots a few years ago, and we finally sold all of the lots, so I had some money to invest. And there's not really any land out there or lots out there, especially in my area. So I wanted to invest in something, and my brother and sister-in-law, who I thank because they've kind of guided me through this beginning process of it, but they've been doing pretty well with a couple different cryptocurrencies, and ones that aren't, it's not Bitcoin, it's not Dogecoin or Dogcoin, it's not Ether, it's not Litecoin, it's not some of these popular coins. So the coin that they were telling me about is called Theta, and it's Theta. And you're going to see me look down from my phone from time to time, because basically the point of this video is I want to show you how you can buy Theta, because you can't have a Coinbase wallet. That's probably one of the most popular wallet apps you can put on your phone to buy Bitcoin and other coins like that. Of course, you can buy Bitcoin and other coins like that on Coinbase, but you can't buy Theta because it's from a different country, I believe. Now, when I start talking about a lot of this stuff, again, I am not giving any financial advice. I know very little about this, but if this is something that does end up doing well, I would love to be able to tell my people. So, and if you want to experiment with it, you can do that as well. So it's a little bit of a process to get Theta. So I was familiar with Coinbase because I had bought Bitcoin years ago when it was at $18,000 a coin, and I made $1,000, and then I sold it like right away in a week, never did anything again. Well, now Bitcoin is at $57,000 to $58,000. It fluctuates on the hour. And man, I wish I would have held on to that. But nevertheless, so Theta is the one that I'm investing in and did invest in. So I'm not telling you that, well, I'm thinking about doing this, so you should. I did. On Friday, I spent hours figuring all of this out, and with the help of my brother-in-law, and purchasing a good chunk of Theta. And the cool thing about Theta is, I'm not somebody who, I'm doing real estate, I'm home building, so I can't be looking at what all of these markets are doing and buying and selling. And I wanted to find something that I could just put my money in, and it was just a long-term thing. Basically, let's put the money in there, and of course I'm going to look at it because it's exciting to see what it does. Although everything, all crypto just fluctuates like on the minute. It's pretty crazy, but I wanted to put something in that I could just leave in there long term for a year, 2 years, and let that build up if possible. So what I'm going to be doing is mixing in screenshots from my Trust Wallet and from the website called simpleswipe.io, and you're going to need those two things in order to be able to buy Bitcoin, and then take that Bitcoin and swap it for the Theta coin. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get an app called Trust Wallet. That's what the little symbol looks like there, the white square with the little blue shield. If you type in Trust Wallet to the App Store, it'll come up. Download Trust Wallet. You can set up the account. So this is where I'm going to start mixing in screenshots and looking down and, So basically, once you have Trust Wallet, what you need to do is you need to buy Bitcoin. So once and there are other things that you can buy on Trust Wallet. If you wanted to buy Ethereum or Bitcoin Cash or some of these other ones, you can do that. But with Theta, you need to buy Theta with Bitcoin. And maybe you can buy it with other coins. I don't know, but I know you can buy it with Bitcoin because I did it. So once you get on the Trust Wallet app and you've got your app open, what you're going to do on the top of the screen is you're going to click the little buy button. And once you click the buy button, it's going to pull up the different options of the tokens and coins that you are able to buy on Trust Wallet. So once you click the little buy tag, Bitcoin is right there at the top. You're going to click on Bitcoin. And right away, a screen's going to pop up with a dollar amount. And the default dollar amount is $150. So you can choose to enter in whatever dollar amount that you want of Bitcoin to buy. And because Bitcoin is $57,000 to $58,000 per coin, if you're buying, even $1,000 of it, you're only getting a fraction of a Bitcoin. But you're going to be using that Bitcoin to purchase the Theta coins, which right now today are around $10.60. Today is May 11th and it is 9:20 a.m. And again, this fluctuates on the minute, so you could look at this tomorrow and it could be up $1, which would be great. So you're going to buy your Bitcoin. It's going to give you the option to punch in the dollar amount of what you want to purchase. And then there are two options to purchase this. So basically, you're going to be using a credit card, which I don't know why it doesn't just link with a routing number and bank, but if you're using a credit card or debit card, either one works. So I needed to call my bank and I needed to tell them that, because I tried and it got flagged, because MoonPay, for example, is one of the third-party providers that you're basically going to be using your credit card. You're going to be sending money to MoonPay. They're going to be giving you Bitcoin, and they're going to take a nice little chunk of that too. So anytime you're trading crypto, you're buying crypto, just know there are some hefty fees with it. But again, this is something that, another disclaimer here, think of crypto like this. Only take the money and put into crypto that which you would be willing to just completely lose. So I'm a riskier type of guy, and because I was told about Theta, I didn't want to look back in 2 years and my brother and sister-in-law are, making hundreds of thousands of dollars in it, and I'm kicking myself because I didn't do it. I just can't handle that. So I needed to do it, and I'm okay with the fact that if it just all goes away, that's okay. I didn't invest my life savings in it. I took a dollar amount I was comfortable with completely losing, and that's what I invested in Theta. So anyways, there's two third-party providers that you're going to buy the Bitcoin through from Trust Wallet. There's MoonPay and there's Simplex. Now, you're going to talk to your bank. You're going to let them know, hey, I'm going to be having a transaction come through that's going to be going to either MoonPay or Simplex. Give them both names, because sometimes you can't pick which one it is. And then if you know what the dollar amount is, if you're going to invest $1,000, tell them I'm going to be sending $1,000 to either MoonPay or Simplex. Don't flag it. They shouldn't. Everything should be okay. So that's how you buy the Bitcoin. So now in your wallet, it's going to show that you've got $1,000 of Bitcoin. Let's say that's how much you bought there. So the next thing that you need to do, you've got your Bitcoin and you want to end up with Theta. So you want to take that Bitcoin and you want to buy Theta or swap it for Theta. So if you got $1,000 of Bitcoin, you're going to end up buying whatever $1,000 of Bitcoin can buy with Theta. And again, Theta is, $10.66 per token right now. So what you're going to do on your Trust Wallet app is there's a little button on the top of the screen that says receive. You're going to click receive. you're going to type into the search bar Theta. So even though it shows Theta on here, you can't buy it through Trust Wallet. You can't buy it through Trust Wallet. It's like I said, from another country. Trust Wallet's an American thing. You got to kind of go around to, to do this. So, but when you type in Theta, you hit receive, you type in Theta, it's going to give you like a QR code, or there's just a little button that says copy. So you can copy the address. And basically, you're going to be taking this address, you're going to be going onto simpleswap.io, and you're going to plug that address into SimpleSwap, because it's going to ask you, once you give me the Bitcoin, where do you want me to send you the Theta? So in the little bar, which I'm going to pull that up now, on SimpleSwap. So when you go to SimpleSwap, it says, SimpleSwap at top. Beneath that, it says crypto exchange. And then it says in the first bar, you send. And next to that, it says Bitcoin. You're just going to leave that alone for right now. And then the next bar below that says you get. And I think the default is Ethereum. So basically, you're going to click on the right side of that bar where it says Ethereum. And you're going to type in Theta. So Theta is going to come up. So now it says Theta in the bar there. So then right beneath that second bar where you typed in Theta, it says enter the recipient's Theta address. That means tell me where you want me to send the Theta to. So all you're going to do is paste. You're going to paste that into the address bar. So once you've pasted that in there, on the top bar, and I know this is backwards here, but where it says Bitcoin, and you can see the number 1 is entered in there, kind of right by my finger. So that means 1 Bitcoin. That's $57,000 worth. You probably don't have that much in your account. So what you want to do is, when you bought the Bitcoin, however much you bought, you need to look in your Trust Wallet, and it'll say, say you bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. It'll say that you actually have 0.00256 of a Bitcoin. So that's what you need to enter into that top box, because otherwise, if it's left as number 1 like that, what's going to happen is the transaction won't go through, because they're going to try to take 1 whole Bitcoin from you, and you don't have that. So make sure you enter in the 0.00, whatever you have in there that you want to be using to purchase the Theta. And then one more thing. So when you type in Theta, Theta, there's going to be 2 things that come up. There's going to be Theta, and then there's going to be Theta Fuel. I bought Theta. I hear Theta Fuel is great as well, but Theta is what I bought, not Theta Fuel. But then there's going to be another button at the bottom that says exchange. So after you copy and paste the address, you're going to hit exchange. And what's going to happen is it's going to bring you to another screen. And it's going to look something like this. Okay, so it sends you to another SimpleSwap screen. And on the top of that screen, it says, send your BTC. BTC is Bitcoin. And then beneath that, it says, you send BTC. And then beneath that, there's a QR code. And beneath that QR code, it says, send your BTC, your Bitcoin, to the address. So because you entered in the address of where you want your Theta sent to, now you are going to tell SimpleSwap the address that your Bitcoin is in, so that they can take the amount of Bitcoin you want taken, and they can take that and they can give you the Theta. So when you click on the right below where it says send your BTC to the address, you're going to click on that. It's going to take you to another little site that says blockchair.com. So once you're there, again, kind of about halfway down the screen, it's going to show the address. You can physically copy and paste. So, kind of click, hold on the screen, highlight that, copy it. And once you have that copied, you are going to click out of there. You're going to go back into Trust Wallet. You are going to go to kind of like the home screen of Trust Wallet. This time you're going to hit send because you're going to be sending Bitcoin. So you are going to hit send, and then because you already own Bitcoin, that's going to automatically pop up. So you're going to click on Bitcoin. And then once you click on Bitcoin, you'll see another screen where you can copy and paste the recipient address. So once you do that, and I'm going to leave mine blank for right now because I want to do something before that. So you're going to copy and paste the recipient address. And then beneath that, it says BTC amount, Bitcoin amount. So what you want to do is there's a little highlighted word that says max next to BTC amount. Click that. Now you don't want to send the max. So basically it's showing you that you've got, in my case, $843.76. I don't want to send the max. I'm not going to send the max. So you have to enter in the amount of Bitcoin that you entered on the simple swap screen. So you entered in, 0.0026, we'll say, of Bitcoin, and then that showed you how much Theta that you were going to get. So now that you're going to be sending Bitcoin from your trust wallet, you have to send that same amount. So if it was 0.0026 that you entered into the simple swap, that's the amount that you need to be sending from your trust wallet. And then you can hit, down at the bottom of the screen, you can hit next. Once you hit next, the transaction is in progress. So basically, the Bitcoin will be sent, and then Simple Swap will take the Theta, and they will put it in your account. And sometimes this can take a while. When I did it, it happened pretty quickly, but I guess it can take, up to 5 hours, maybe even longer than that. So now it'll show up in your wallet. It'll show you Theta. It'll show you how much of that you have. It'll show you, again, right now it's at $10. It was at $10.71. I just refreshed. It's at $10.66. But it'll show you what you have of that amount. So that is how you buy Theta. Now, Theta is, from what I know, it's a different type of internet. It's used with streaming. Watch some YouTube videos on Theta, and that's going to kind of tell you about what Theta is, because I think one of the hardest things for people to wrap their head around with cryptocurrencies is, how does this all, how are they worth anything? How is Bitcoin worth what it is? How is Theta worth what it is? And I still don't even understand that. But if you at least watch some videos about Theta and people explaining about Theta, you'll at least get a little bit of a better feeling about this as well. So I watched some videos before I actually bought it. And I watched videos, and after I watched the videos, I was ready to buy, because basically they were saying that Theta, right now it's at, $10.60 per token. They're saying that by the end of the month, that could double. And then they're saying by the end of June, it could be at, $30 to $40 to $50 per token. And then they're saying that this could get up into the hundreds by the end of the year. And some are saying that eventually, long term, this gets into the thousands. So my brother and sister-in-law bought this when it was below $1. So they invested a certain amount of money, and I want to say it was like 43 cents per token when they bought it. Now it's at $10, and between $10 and $12 it's kind of fluctuating with. So just think, if you invest some and you buy it right now for $10, $11, $12, whatever it's at right now, and it doubles, whatever you invested doubles. And then if that doubles again, this could be a really cool thing. So do your research on it, make yourself feel good about it. Don't just take my word for it. But I just wanted to share with you something that I'm doing to make money. And it kind of goes along with other things that I talk about here. We talk about building spec homes and doing real estate, and we're making money when we're doing those. So here we go, just throwing something else out there. Again, I wanted to share this with my people, and when I wanted to do this, luckily my brother-in-law was there to like step-by-step guide me on how to do it. Otherwise, I would have no idea. And there are videos. I'm going to show you another video for another coin that I am in the works of purchasing. This one is even harder to get. And I feel like because these coins are hard to get right now, they're inexpensive to get, but once they are put on Coinbase and you can purchase them very easily, the path of resistance is very low, so now a lot more people are going to be buying it. That's going to cause the prices to go up. So if you're buying it now the really difficult way, then good for you. You figured out how to buy it, and then when everybody starts buying it because it's the new Dogecoin, then that's where you make some money. And please subscribe. If you don't subscribe for more videos similar to this that either have to do with real estate, cryptocurrency, or home building. Thank you.